Here. Here. Feel.
Hey! Hey, you! You alright, lad? You're moaning something fierce for a while there. Feeling the effects of the Aether, I reckon. You'll get used to it, though, don't worry. You there! Halt! What's all this about? Inspection, man. Search the carriage. I'm just an honest peddler, friend. So, don't be too disappointed if you don't find nothing, eh? Mind your tongue, old man, lest I cut it out. Sir, look, Somnus. Honest peddler, was it? Since when do honest peddlers deal in prohibited herbs? You're in a lot of trouble, old man. You'll rot in a dungeon till the end of your days, unless you can afford a fine. Huh, business as usual. Wah! 𝐒𝐸𝐞𝐜𝐬! 𝐒𝐸𝐞𝐜𝐬! To arms! To arms! Seven hells. Consider this a warning. Now go, all of you. Ooh, that kind of excitement ain't good for the heart. You be careful around them brass blades, glad bastards. I'll have the shorts off your back if they're fancied. Like common bandits, they are, only less honest. Thank the gods for sending some beastmen to rescue, eh? Hey, seeing as we still got a long ride ahead, you mind keeping me company till we arrive? Them youngins don't much care for conversion, see? Brand's the name, and peddling's me trade. And judging by your unusual garments, I'll wager you're one of them new adventurers. I knew it. Going wherever the wind blows, seeking fortune and glory. Now that's what I call living. So long as you can avoid dying, I mean. Ain't no secret that adventuring's a risky business, these days especially. What was it that first attracted you to it? It was to win glory. No, actually, to gain power. I wanted to be powerful. Power, as in our power to do good, like protecting the weak and fighting for what's right, and all that? Aye, I thought that's what you meant. Well, adventures do get up a lot of fighting, that's for sure. You'll never be short of a chance to polish your warcraft in the adventuring business. When you arrive in town, you'd best enroll at the Adventurers Guild. They'll set you on the right path. And it wouldn't hurt to join a guild, either. Ul'dah's home to a few, so if you fancy learning how to fight with a sword, your fists, or even spells, you should think about seeking one out. Just remember though, there are more important things than fortune and glory, such as breeding. Ain't no profit in being that, and that's a fact. By the by, is this your first trip to Ul'dah? Yes. Is it? Well then, let this journey instrument tell you the ins and outs of your destination. And there we are. Ul'dahs are ruled by the Sultana in name, but as most folk know, the Syndicate holds all the real power. Them and their monetary cronies would happily get rid of Her Grace altogether, but that would happen while she still commands the loyalty of the Royalists, and the Royalists are nothing if not loyal. These factions have long fought over power, throwing the weight of their wealth against each other, and they show no sign of stopping. Of course, the Lizardmen, that's the 𝐒𝐸𝐤𝐬, couldn't care less about the Ul'dah politics. They have their own interests. See? And they end up trying to use force to serve them. They say war is a gift to peddlers. Need breeding profit, and though it shames me to say it, I'm inclined to agree. Ah, at long last. Behold Ul'dah, gem of Talan, where folk turn sand into gold.
Deep in the sun-baked south, surrounded by the shifting sands of an endless desert, she rises, a solitary rose amidst the dust and rock, a symbol of defiance, her name, Ul'dah. Even with the coming of the 7th Umbral Era, hope springs eternal for the mongers and merchants who vie for lost fortunes in this bustling oasis. As the twin faces of Nold Thal maintain their vigil over all that has been and shall be, the present proffers a brave soul. One whose arrival could mark the beginning of a new era of prosperity for the realm.
And here's where we part ways, lad. I'm off to the markets to deliver me wares, then it's onto the high road for me. Here, I want you to have this, by way of thanks for putting me up with the prattle. You never did tell me your name though. Hey, but here's an idea. Become the sort of storied personage I can brag about having met, and I'll consider this a square.
May the traders nurture our fortunes as they kindle the flames which burn within us all. For by fire are we reborn.
Oi, Venture, over here! I mean you! Fresh off the carriage by any chance? How can I tell, huh? Name's Waymond, and business is knowing every bugger else's. Now then, what if I was to offer you some invaluable advice by the way of welcome to our fair city, free of charge even, just this once like? Alright, and that was the end of the pre-recorded part. Everything should be fine now. Sadly, I had no other way to do this. So yeah, this is how we had to do. So let's continue the actual gameplay now. Hello, Waymond. Accepting quests. Once you've initiated a quest, a prompt will appear detailing its objectives and rewards. Click on accept button on the lower left at the quest their current duties. Okay. So, coming to Ul'dah. To be recognized as an adventurer in the city-state of Ul'dah, you must register yourself with the Adventurers Guild. Accept. Displaying to anyone with eyes that you don't know your way around here. If I let you go wandering off down the nearest dark alley, you're certain to get mugged or worse, and I don't want that on my conscience. So before you do anything else, you'll want to head over to the quicksand and speak with Momodi. She's the master of the Adventurers Guild and can set you on the right path. Just take those steps over yonder and pass through the double doors. You'll find her inside. And that's as much as you're getting for free. Good luck with the adventure. Well, thank you. Quest accepted. Use the duty list to help you complete your task. Nice, so here you can see our quests. Speak with Momodi, that's our quests. Okay. Let me disable the chat quickly. And yeah. Let's go. So is there some kind of navigation? Yeah, I guess here you can see that's where we need to go. If I zoom in, I cannot zoom in anymore, so that's all the way there. Alrighty, let's go inside. Where are you, Momodi? There she is. Okay, complete quests where there's check mark. Why, hello there! Who might you be? If you are looking to join the Adventurers Guild, you've come to the right place. Name's Momodi, and I own this fine establishment, if it please you. I also manage the Adventurers Guild here in Ul'dah, so you might say that looking after the green adventurers like yourself is my vocation. And lucky for you that it is. Without someone like me to steer you right, you would soon find yourself in the middle of nowhere, caught up in business you don't understand. Like our conflict with the 𝐒𝐸𝐿ģa, for example. They've been plaguing the Sultanate for nigh on. Oh, forever now. These days the Garlean Empire, none can for sure what they are plotting these days, only that they are. Aye, the people drink and make merry, but underneath it all, there's worry and lingering feeling of loss. And little wonder, it's scarce been 5 years since the lesser moon cracked open like a giant egg, releasing an abomination and turning the realm into the 𝐒𝐸𝐞𝐜𝐬 hell. So much was lost in the blink of an eye. It was like the end of the world had come till at last. But then things begin to get foggy. Everyone got their own version of what happened next. Some of them 2 or 3. You'd think people would remember something like that, but the fact is, they don't. Nobody does. There is one thing the survivors agree on though. The part played by the band of adventurers who laid down their lives for a realm that wasn't their own. They fought valiantly, and like so many others, they never returned. Deeds worth remembering, I'm sure you'll agree. It's just a shame our recollections of those brave heroes are just jumbled as those of the calamity itself. Whenever we try to call their faces to mind, it's like they're standing between us and the midday sun, permanently silhouette. I'll bet that sounds poetic to you, doesn't it? Well, it's not. It's bloody infuriating. But even if we can't remember them, we'll not let them be forgotten. And so we call them Warriors of Light. And they'll forever stand as a shining example of what adventurers can achieve. That's why I welcome new arrivals like yourself to our fair city. All I ask is that you lend a helping hand and try to leave 𝐒𝐸𝐿 in a better state than you found her. If you can promise that, I would be happy to let you join the guild. Alright then, a promise is a promise. Now. I'm counting on your help to put the past behind us. We need people working and spending and bickering like the old days. And a happy, prosperous 𝐒𝐸𝐿 means more business for the quicksand too. And he wrote, let's make this official. Go ahead and write your name in the register, neat as you can. I'm happy. Well, I didn't charming name, just rolls off the tongue, it does. Alright, Mr. Happy. On behalf of the Adventurers Guild, I officially... Please, sir, be merciful. 12 is my witness, I swear to you. I'll bring you your money. In the East, it is said that even a merciful god might be driven to vengeance if thrice blasphemed. Be grateful that you were given a fourth chance to offend. You too, attend to this scum. No, please, mercy! Well, ain't that a sorry sight? Nor an uncommon one, if I'm honest. Don't worry though, if you work hard, I doubt you'll end up like him. Just the same, if you ever need a bit of advice about one thing or another, pay me a visit. Just don't go bothering me every time you stop your bloody nose, alright? Of course, I do enjoy hearing the tale of the gentleman's woes with the womenfolk from time to time. And you wrote, welcome to 𝐒𝐸𝐿, Ama. Take a moment to catch your breath, and I'll teach you a little about our fair city. Complete! Quest complete! Nice! This concludes the introductory game tutorial. You have taken the first step as an adventurer in the city of 𝐒𝐸𝐿. Listen well to the wisdom of 𝐒𝐸𝐿, and go forth and discover the incredible adventures that await you. Nice! So there's information about main quests. They have a unique icon, yeah. Looks unique. Alright. 𝐒𝐸𝐿, the properties of the quicksand, wants you to perform 3 tasks that will help you learn the fundamentals of adventuring. Accept! Before you go charging off to find your fortune, I have a few basic tasks I would like you to perform so as to help you to get to know the place. First of all, I want you to revisit the Arete Plaza. To get here, head west from here till you reach the Emerald Avenue, then look to the north. You should see a giant floating crystal called an aetheryte. If it weren't for aetherytes, traveling around Erza would be a damn sight more troublesome than it is. Of course, you still need to attune with them before you can use them, so be sure to do that with one in the plaza. You ever tuned with that aetheryte before, Anna? If not, just lay your hand on the thing and you'll see what I mean. When you've done that, I want you to pay a visit to the Gladiators Guild over at Coliseum. Assuming that sword isn't just for show, you might consider training there. And finally, I want you to visit a sapphire Avenue Exchange, over on the steppes of Tai. Tal? Goods from all across Eorzea and beyond turn up there every day. You'll have no trouble finding armor, weapons, or anything else fledgling adventurer like yourself might need. You might say that everything's for sale here in Eldea, as long as you've got the gil. Just make sure as you don't pay more than you bought. There's plenty of ones crippled to swindle unsuspecting foreigners like yourself, especially if they think no one's looking out for their best interest. Which is why I'm giving you this letter. When you visit the exchange, find a gentleman named Ciceroga and give it to him. He'll be happy to tell you about the markets once he's read it. In short then, visit the Aetheryte Plaza, the Gladiators Guild, and the Sapphire Avenue Exchange. Simple. Oh, and before you go, a word of advice. While there are more than a few unsavory characters out there who'll try to take advantage of you, there are also some honest-to-goodness problems who you should consider offering a helping hand to. A lot of folk are lured to this city by the promise of wealth and power. What many of them fail to realize is that instead of chasing after the movement they get here, they ought to be making friends. Let it be known that you are willing to give as much as you get, and opportunities will come your way. Speaking of which, you should speak with the smith over yonder. Those lads always have some good advice for up-and-coming adventurers. Otherwise, that's about it for me. It's past time you got going. Oh, and let me know when you've finished, will you? That way I won't spend my days worrying that you are down to your smell clothes without gil to your name. Alright. Quest accepted. Okay, I have 2 more main menus. How to layout, already did all of that. Sanctuaries. Crescent moon icon will appear to the right of your experience bar whenever you enter a sanctuary. Because it's this one. Okay, while in this special area you will accrue a rested bonus. The bonus will continue to grow even if you are offline. Okay, so logging out in sanctuaries would be a really nice idea. Alright. So you have like a bonus, XP bonus, as you are here. Alright. Navigation. Press M to open the map, and you can travel under the main menu. Alright. Well, that's that. Let's go to the am I supposed to go to the smith? No. Alright, let's go to the city and explore. I can use the sprint ability, which will make me faster. So this is the way to the quest, up right close to home. Could have made the map a bit bigger, but I think it's alright as it is. Alright, so this is the Aetheryte. So let's attune. I'm guessing this is something like Hearthstone, which will let you teleport back to the city whenever you want. Hail, adventurer! I have come to the behest of Miss Momodi of the Quicksand. Excellent, which brings us to the matter of attunement fee. That will be 100,000 gil, if you please, sir. Ahaha, apologies, but I do so relish of the opportunity to make that jest. The look on your face was absolutely priceless. Ah, but the fact that you were so easily deceived suggests to me that you are unfamiliar with the use of Aetherytes. Allow me to explain. These crystalline agglomerations tap into ethereal energies, and are primarily used as means to travel swiftly from one place to another. Perchance you have heard of return and teleport. Well, the transportation spells make direct use of the Aetherytes and their connection to the flow of ether. Given that there is an Aetheryte in almost every corner of Eorzea, any adventurer with a mind to explore the realm will wish to seek out and attune himself to each and every one. But even if you have no intention of wandering beyond the Sultanate's borders, it would be prudent for you to attune yourself to any Aetherytes you encounter from now on. I pray you found that informative. Should you wish to learn more about aetherytes or transportation magic, I should be happy to answer your questions. Well, thank you. Return learned. You're tuned with aetherite. You are now able to use return spell. Which is the spell right here. I can teleport to the current home point. Alright. And close this. So, just gonna do one more thing, alright? Gonna do the HUD layout and gonna increase these to 140% scaling. That way they will be more visible and that should be more enjoyable for you as well. So it should be easily readable. And let me increase the map to 140% as well. Okay, 160% then. Alright, that should be okay. Much better, right? I think so. Okay, where's my next part? Visit the Gladiators Guild. Where is that though? Where's the Gladiators Guild? Right here. But it doesn't say who to talk to. So Gladiators Guild. Where is it? So this is Pugilist Guild, this is Flame Barracks. I think I'm blind. Okay, oh, there. Right, close to home. Okay, what about the Gladiators Guild? It's right there. So I need to go to Weaver's Guild, I think? Or here, to the Central Terrastian. I think I need to go. Let me make this map smaller so it doesn't block as much. Like if I make the map small, let's go like this. That should be good enough. Alright, so how do I get there? Is there a way I can like enable a GPS or something? No, but if I follow the map like this, I should be able to reach it hopefully. So through this door and then down there. There's so many quests here. This is closed. Why? Thought I have to go this way. Oh no, I'm going the wrong way. There must be a different way then. This one? Also not. Maybe I'm completely the wrong way. There's another steps here, so maybe let's use those. These steps of Tal. It said something about the steps of Tal, so maybe that's where I need to go. Okay. Ulda, the steps of Tal. And now I'm in the... I can get to the Warriors Guild, alright. So there's one here, close to home, and there's another one there. If I go back... Wait. Oh, this was it. Okay. I need to get used to the map. Still feels a bit... So Gladiators Guild, yeah, that's it. Right here, and you. Welcome to Gladiators Guild, friend. Tell me, are you new to the thrills of Mortal Kombat? Well, whether you are or not, you're new to us. If you take your place in these hallowed walls, you must be willing and ready to undergo the most rigorous training. You must endure cuts and bruises beyond counting, and like as not far worse. A daunting prospect, I concede, but there is no other way if you mean to take the bloodstands one day. And why wouldn't you? The Colosseum is the most celebrated place of the public entertainment in all of 𝐒𝐸𝐻. Where else would a poor man amass a fortune so vast as the one they allow him to claim a seat of the syndicate? Ah, there's not an 𝐒𝐸𝐻 alive who is not inspired by the rise of self-made man. And there is no truer embodiment of this than the gladiator who wins riches and fame with this sword. Throughout its long and storied history, this guild has nurtured countless champions. Our training methods are second to none, and our members ever strive to develop new techniques. If you desire true glory, to fight and triumph, amidst the roars of 10,000 voices, then this is where you belong, adventurer. Think of it. Think of your legacy, and if your soul stirs, join us. Alright, and now the last part is the explanation of the markets. There's so much stuff on this. I can barely see anything. Alright. 𝐒𝐸𝐸𝐻, let's talk to you. Oh, and you are? Oh, a newly come adventurer. But of course, yes, I'm 𝐒𝐸𝐸𝐻. What can I do for you? Ah, you would have me teach you the ways of marketplace. Very wise. As for my fee, what? You expect me to do it for free? Surely you jest. My dear adventurer, when you ask 𝐒𝐸𝐻 for a favor, you should at least try to make it worth his while. Judging by your garb, I rather doubt you could afford my services, but the fact you offer nothing is laughable. Let's give the letter of introduction that we got. Oh, there you go. And hand over. Oh, Mistress Momodi instructed you to seek me out, did she? Consider yourself fortunate to have such influential friends. I shall be brief, and you shall be attentive. You stand in the Sapphire Venue Exchange, the busiest and the most profitable marketplace in the Sultanate. Being advantageously situated in a region that the other city-states, 𝐒𝐸𝐻's markets have ever served as both the literal and figurative centers of earthen commerce. All the great overland trade routes lead to our city, and the majority of the maritime trade between Wilbrand and Alderaan passes through our ports. Because of this, countless companies and consortia have given 𝐒𝐸𝐻 as their base of operations. They see to it that this marketplace is awash with markets and moneylenders, day and night. Anything a man could ever desire can be purchased here, provided as he's sufficient funds. Surely there's something you seek, adventurer. A deadlier sword, perhaps a shrinkier tinkering kit. Whatever it is you want, the exchange will have it. To the north, you will find merchants peddling armor and accessories, curatives and crafting materials. And to the south, you will find weapons, tools, and an assortment of other useful items for sale. Seek out particular merchant, or browse to the heart's content, but do try to remain aloof should you find something that piques your interest. Decisions made in the heat of the moment are usually unwise, especially where the coin is concerned. Ahem, that is all the complimentary aid you shall have from me, and far too much for my taste. My regards to Momodi, now off with you. Alright, this is a tutorial for handing over items, it's okay. Let me actually do one thing, right? if I do game capture and I do settings, let's capture the cursor, right? So now you can see where I'm actually clicking. Should be hopefully helpful. Since I do not have the eye tracker today, but next time I can disable it. Okay, I report to Momodi at the quicksand, so we need to go back to Momodi. That's okay. Now we know the way back. We just go over here and up the stairs. Hopefully she sends us somewhere. We could have used the teleport and tried out. I don't know what's the cooldown on it. The 900 seconds. Yeah, I don't think I'm gonna use it anyways, so let's cast it and see what it does, right? I'm casting, and there we are. Ulda, the steps of Nald. So it teleports me right to the crystal now. And now it's cooldown 999 seconds. Cooldown is a bit cut off, so let me just fix that. Didn't realize I have to move it a bit higher. That should be perfect. Yay. Okay, so I have 130 gold, as you can see bottom left. Well, on the bottom next to my health bar. And I have a second skill. Fight or flight. Increases physical damage dealt by 25%. Cast instant. It's like a special skill. And then I have this fast blade with 2.5 second cooldown. Pretty cool, pretty cool. Alright, so where do we go? Right here, Momodi. How was your tour of the city? Get lost, did you? Well, Uldag's a big place with lots of see and do, but wandering around aimlessly don't pay the bills. If you're serious about making a living here, you'll need to remember where things are. When you go exploring, explore like you've got a purpose, eh? And right then, all that's left is for you to work hard, make money, and spend it here at Quicksand. Complete quest. Nice. And looks like we have another quest. We must rebuild. Talk to you. We must rebuild. This quest is not available. All classes drop exclusively to level 4, so I need level 4 before I can continue in this quest. That's pretty annoying. Can I do these? Or are they also limited by experience that I have? Fantastic Voyage, level 4. Okay, well, looks like we need to explore and look for another quest to do until we are level 4. That's pretty annoying, but I can already see one quest. Due diligence. As soon as we are level 4, we can go back. Which is this one, yes. Okay, 𝐒𝐲𝐬𝐿, it's you again. 𝐒𝐲𝐬𝐿 would like to know what you think of Ulda. So, how are you talking to Ulda, Haima? Make any new friends in the high places yet? Ha, well, when you have Sultan as you were one day, I hope you won't have forgotten about old 𝐒𝐲𝐬𝐿. Long as you are here, can do me a favor and take this massive to the 𝐒𝐩𝐞𝐜𝐬 Platinum Mirage. It's just over yonder, and the man will even give you some gil for your trouble. If only all work in the city was this easy, eh? Okay, so that's one quest. Anything else do we have here? We have another quest here, tougher than leather. Let's pick up that as well. 𝐒𝐩𝐞𝐜𝐬 merchants is visibly perturbed and in need of some assistance. Accept. Tell me, what brings you here, friend? Looking a bit of work, perhaps? Some small jobs add a little weight to that converse of yours. Well, you are in luck. Pugilists have placed an order with me for several of the leather gloves and harnesses they use for sparring. Other traders are cruel, for I find myself lacking to the hides required. Wouldn't I be the pelts of few snapping shrews? What say you, friend, Care to help a merchant down the slug, Bring me 5 snapping shrew pelts, and I promise to make it worth your while. You can find the creatures roaming central Tanalan. Hey, King Hero! Hello! So this is where I need to gather these. Okay, well, let me do the other quest first, which should be this one. So that way. Wow, appreciate it. Thanks for the sub. Okay, I need to talk to Josiah. They have business with the Platinum Mirage this evening. Okay, that's the envelope. A missive from Vaimont. Alright then, let's have a look. Bird is born, let the hounds feast. Ah, so it goes. Oh this? Well you see, the guild is often contracted to provide protective services. Unfortunately for this particular petitioner, Wyman's investigation has revealed his finances to be wanting. Maybe adventurers like you don't mind working for free, but we have a business to run. I myself have 4 mouths to feed, so this bird will have to fend for himself, I'm afraid. Okay, 50 XP, that's nothing. I need level 4. Well, that should work for now. What's this? Gelter. Gelter does not like the way you're looking at him, but we'll let it pass if you deliver a message for him. Accept. Hey you, I saw you looking at me. You got something to say, huh? No? Well, I do. You know the dilator? Short, broke, never pays what he owes? Yeah, that bleeding whoresome. Tell him to pay up, or I swear by the 12th I'll beat him so hard it'll feel like second coming to Dalamute. If I see that little shite face, I'll end up pounding him to the bloody pulp, like as not. So we go and tell him. Okay, where is he? Is he very far? No, it's actually right here. So that should get us level 3, and then just complete the other quest, hopefully, and that should get me all the way to level 4. And then we can do the actual quest. So far I like the speed of the game, it's very slow, which is enjoyable. Hello, Didilata. Oh, gods be good, Gelter's goon. Alright, I'll give back every gil I owe, I swear it. But no more beatings, I beg you. Complete. Using items. Okay, so now I have a healing potion and a mana potion, right? No, just a mana potion. Let's put it over... Let's put it over here, actually. Why not? Okay. So how do I get out of the city? Oh. Maybe I should pick up this quest? The other needs help to repay long overdue debt. Accept. Look, I haven't got the gil on hand, but I do have this ring. And much to look at, but I'll surely fetch a high price. Was me dear departed mom's wedding ring. Gods rest her soul. I shall understand. Show it to Mamane, over at the Shari, and you'll get your coin. Okay, so we go all the way here. These fetch quests. It's in every game. Not much we can do about it. Just gotta live through it. Pretty much. Hello, Mamane. Greetings, adventurer. What brings you to Azaret's Suari? I'm delivering a ring. Hand over. You wish to sell the heirloom on behalf of Didilata? Very well. It is most unfortunate when such drastic measures must be taken. And doubtly so when the item in question is a fake. And such a gaudy, poorly wrought one. Also, you do know that our appraisals are not free. Normally this fee is subtracted from the agreed value. As concerning the actual value of this ring, I'm afraid you will still owe us. However, since this is a rather unusual circumstance, we shall waive the fee this once. No need to concern yourself with the babble. I will personally see to its disposal. When can I not claim complete a quest? What? Confused. Wait, what? Why can I not complete a quest? Never mind then. Either it's glitched or something happened. Let's try one more time. And over. Quit. Ah, now it works. Okay. Oh, I had to select that item. That's what happened. Okay, so I have these potions. Even more mana. So these are percentage of HP. Oh, it's a HP potion. Why is it blue? Well, HP and mana. I have 10,000 MP on this low level. This is so weird. Okay, what do you have? Erasmus of the Daughter Guild is preoccupied with his studies, but his brow is furrowed in a way that cries out for help. Accept. I'm Erasmus of the Order of Nightingale, and I am charged with studying the anatomy of this region's fauna and the environs in which they dwell. For the dark art of our order and death itself, and power over death can come only through knowledge of life. One day, I shall publish my findings in a single comprehensive volume, The Many Breaths of the Talnalan. But there is much work to be done before that day. Aid me, brother, bring me 5 bottles of marmot blood, and perhaps I shall your name in a footnote. Marmots are hardly creatures that thrive nigh everywhere. You'll mostly certainly find them just outside the city, western Tanalan, by the way of the gate of Sultana. You take care, they can be feisty little critters when threatened. So... wait, how do I go outside of the city? Here. So I can choose if I go left or right. Well, I guess left is closer. Oh, there's another quest here from 𝐒𝐸𝐞𝐜𝐬. 𝐒𝐸𝐸𝐞𝐜𝐬 did enough of her husband's poor work ethic and needs someone to whip him into shape. Okay. How can the ossuary demand such exorbitant contributions every single moon? It's outrageous, I tell you. Don't they understand that a woman has needs? How do you expect me to pay for roach and sound-sick dresses and feed my marmot? Oh, if only I'd had the foresight to marry a more ambitious man. This is all his fault. If he just worked harder and showed some initiative, surely he would be rewarded, maybe even promoted. If things don't improve, it won't be long before I join the beggars in Pearl Lane. Save me from this cruel fate, I beg of you. Speak with my husband, Bobonima, and find some way to motivate him. You should find him at the Coliseum entrance, wearing one of those ridiculous outfits. Well, yeah, let's do that quest, and then I can finally go outside of the city, hopefully. So, is this the Coliseum? Yes. Hi, I'm Bomanina. Congratulations, you found the world's worst husband. That is, if you believe that harpy I have for a wife. She never cooks, she never cleans, she just gallivants around spending my hard-earned money. And now I see she's speaking ill of me at bloody strangers. Well, if you are hell-bent on meddling my affairs, you can assist me by taking some of these friends to flares and posting them on the walls inside the Coliseum. I've got a long night ahead of me, standing out here, so I won't be getting to it anytime soon. When you've finished, go and tell Vulcan at the Gladiators Guild. He should give you something for your trouble. Alright. So I go inside the Coliseum, right? And then place these 3 papers on the wall, like there. Too far away, okay. Come on, clicking on it. There we go. How do I use it? What if I put it here and then use 3? Yeah, that works. So that's 1. That's 2. And 1 more over there. Nice. And now I can talk to you, Vulcan. You helping Bowanima? Well, ain't that charitable of ya? Fran's gotten pretty popular of late, and his fans keep stealing these flyers and taking them home as souvenirs. Oh, so you've met Bowanima's wife? Now I understand. Sorry to hear you got caught up in all that. If you ask me, they're made for one another. Not that it's my place to judge. Mind, any road, we appreciate your help. Complete. So this can go gone. Alright, I don't know if I should talk to these. Let's check how much XP I get out of these, and if it's Below 200, I don't even worry about it. What's this? Join the Gladiators Guild. No, I don't need that. What's this? Infestation of ladybugs in the O region. That could work. Okay. Carried your arse in here looking for work, eh? You're in luck. It just so happens I've did what needs doing. Wild ladybugs has been wreaking bloody havoc in the outskirts of town. Something in the air of lights made them ornery as an arches in a rut. Ain't much for fighting on their own, but in numbers they are more than a match for any merchant who's seen more days at the teeth than has on the battlefield. Well, what it'll be? Fancy putting down 4 or so of the bloody buggers, or don't ya? Accept. There's one more quest over here I could technically accept. Ah! What have you done? Your kind of business is not even look at a lady such as I. Such shocking, unbelievable insolence. And now look at my gill is scattering across the ground. Pick it up right this instant. Sure, I mean, why not? That's easy quest. Let's pick up some money from the ground. Let me lower this. And the last one. And talk to you again. My gill now, and there better had been not missing. There we go, hand over. There appears to be everything. What are you still staring at? Are you expecting some kind of reward? The insolence, Complete. Okay, let's go. So, if I go back yeah, I should go to the left. If I follow the road, this is the way out. Alright. Battle. And achievements. Cool. What are these? Oh, I guess the quest areas? Yeah. So these are the marmots. Let's increase our damage. Okay, this ability is actually quite strong. And it doesn't use any mana apparently. So loot. Do I loot? Experience points. I know what's experience points and binding items. Okay, items are soulbound. Nice. Yeah, they don't do any damage to me. Not as of yet, at least. Okay, I can just spam that one ability. Doesn't appear to have any. Okay, I can go back. Now I just need to kill the ladybugs. So how do I force them to drop? It did drop the item, so that's good. But I need to do more. So that. Nice. Complete. And let's go back. So these are some kind of global quests, I think. Well, that doesn't matter now. Hopefully this will give me enough XP to get to the level 4. So first person that I need to have a quest for is here, and the second one is in the Coliseum. My return abilities as well, active. That's okay. Hello, Erasmus. The blood, you have brought it. Yes, I did. And over. Yes, yes, this shall serve nicely. By virtue of your toil, I'm one step closer to publishing the many breaths of Danalan. Thank you. Take this as recompense. Go now, and may the traders smile upon you. I can choose item, right? So either the hat or the eye patch. I mean, I cannot pick up the strength. And how do I equip? So it doesn't show up in here. Guess I need to go here and then click on head. Where's head? Am I blind? Oh, here, head. Equip. Is there a required level? Level 5. Okay, so I cannot equip it yet. But soon enough. I'm still not leveled up yet. How much XP do I get from this one? Hopefully enough. I don't think it was that much though. It was like 170 XP if I remember. Okay. Back in one piece, are ya? It's about bloody time. I made you look as though you've picked some sword yesterday, but you handle yourself well enough. I'll give you that. And here, I'll give you this as well. I ain't worth a night in 𝐒𝐸𝐿 finest pillow house, but I'm sure you'll find a use for it. Okay, and I can choose hands. This one's complete. Also level 5? Yes. But I'm not leveled up yet. I need 150 XP. It's just a 50. What did the other quest? Yeah, I don't want to join the Gladiators Guild yet. So we could do the quest outside of the city on the right side. I think that gives me enough XP for level 4. I can use the sprint ability now. Makes it easier. And just go... Maybe go to the Chocobo Keep? To the porter? And get some mount to move faster, right? I don't know how far it is outside of the city. We'll have to check if it costs anything. Hopefully not. Maybe it's free. Oh, he's faster. And this cool sword. Well, I am cooler. Hello. Or, yeah, talk to you probably. Ran the chocobo. You must forgive me, but I'm afraid my superiors would deem it inappropriate if I granted someone so obviously and painfully new to adventure and leave to take the stable's burst out beyond the city walls without proper supervision. Chocobos are visual upon level 10. Okay. I need level 10 before I can rent the mount.